Cutting across to more breaking news coming in, Republic has accessed the suspension order of ex-Principal Secretary to Chief Minister who was questioned in connection with the gold smuggling racket. Now, the suspension order that clearly mentions that he was suspended for referring Swapna's appointment. This is also a clear contradiction to the claim that was made by Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi that a private agency had hired Swapna Suresh. I want to cut across to my colleague and our editor, Niranjan Narayanaswamy, who has a copy of the suspension order with him. Because, Niranjan, important to point out what this suspension order tells us and how it is contradicting the Chief Minister's claim. Niranjan, if you can hear me, I believe you have a copy of the suspension order with you right now. If you could take our viewers of the details that it mentions and how it is a clear contradiction to what the Chief Minister had claimed.
Well, that's correct, Suesha. If you look at the order, just reading out from the order, the full details are with Republic TV, and it is in direct contradiction with what the Chief Minister has said in the past. In fact, he had gone on record to say that, Swapna Suresh was recorded through a placement agency and that the IT department did not have any role. And the suspension order of Shivashankar goes on to clearly state that he made reference to appoint people. So the first paragraph, and let me read that first paragraph, it says a two-member committee comprising Chief Secretary and Additional Chief Secretary while inquiring into the allegations of contractual appointment of Operations Manager or Junior Consultant in the Space Park project under Kerala State Information Technology found that Shivashankar, IAS officer, former Principal Secretary, made a reference to appoint a person who was working at that time as Secretary to the Consul General, UAE, to the post of Operations Manager or Junior Consultant project for the Space Park. Now, if you, that is the state government of Kerala admitting that the Secretary who worked in close proximity with the Chief Minister helped recruit Swapna Suresh, and it's a direct contradiction to what the Chief Minister has said in the past, that she was recruited through a placement agency and that she did not have any role. I think, it's come down to, haunting the Chief Minister now. Everything that he has said, and he said on record that he had nothing to do, but facts speak otherwise. In fact, in the words of the Kerala government itself, he's contradicted himself. Major contradiction that he himself, his secretary, who has now been suspended, hired Swapna Suresh.
All right, Niranjan, many thanks for all those details. And of course, we'll try and pick up more reactions also on the same. For the moment, it's time for us to sip into a very short commercial break.